traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning. Your invested capital may be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And this video is not investment advice. So this video is another Forex video. I'm going to show you and how I'm going to discuss. And we are going to do a summary of those things, of this trade, which I have done a few days ago. That trade I started yesterday, or 1.5 days ago. I have done a call here because okay, so all those things which I am explaining here are based on those things which I have explained in my ebook. Get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description. I try to explain mostly those things which I have explained here, where I talked about Bollinger Bands, yes, and about EMAs. And you see we have here nothing else than constriction, that's consolidation area between, as you see here, between the 100 EMA and the 200 EMA. Yes, price is trapped in between. And I'm expecting, because the 200 EMA is flat, that price will go up. That was the logic behind the trade. So get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description, and in the description you will find also the link to the Facebook group. All those kind of candlestick pattern, chart pattern, binary option, turbo trading concepts can be applied to any kind of time frame and any kind of financial instrument. And in the description you will find not only the ebook, you will find also the link to the Facebook group. So join the Facebook group, don't miss it. So let me see if I can explain this further. So we have here the 200 EMA and the 100 EMA here below, yes, and I entered into this trade after I saw this kind of gravestone doji, which was a signal, or it was a sign for me that we are getting now in a continuation of the trend, yes, in an uptrend, that price will hit probably the this 200 EMA, which would be a profit of 37% in 1 week. Yes, so I entered into this trade. I will have to change into, this was a weekly chart, yes, and that is what I would say is a target profit for me. Yes, I don't know what will happen, but what I'm going to show you here, you see 30% here, yes. Let me see, yes, 30%. It looks 30%, maybe also a little bit more, 37 or 40, depending on how far price will break through this kind of 200 EMA. Maybe it will go further up. If we are in good profit, I will move the stop loss in direction, yes, but at the moment I let it this here, because I tell you why, because I have chosen in the beginning the stop loss a little bit too tight, and I didn't adapt this to the 50 multiplier. I'm using here a 50 multiplier, so I have to use a longer time frame. Yes, I have to use a 1 week time frame to get some profit out of it. I wasn't used to this, yes, because I was using almost 200, 300 or 500 multiplier, and so I have done really fast my profit, and so I could tighten up also the stop loss to 10% to get out of the trade if it was going against me, yes. But in this kind of scenario, when I trade this kind of long times, yes, you have to have a much more margin, yes, you see here, that is a 1 daily chart. You see 2 days ago I entered into this trade here on this candle. It's gone up above to this level to get 5%. It was on the first few hours of the trade, where I started the trade, it got a 5%, yes, profit. But I didn't want to get 5%, I want more. Yes, I want at least 30, 40 or 50 or something more. So I'm a little bit greedy in this case, yes. But so I stayed into this trade. I didn't got the profit. Then after this, the trade gone completely against me. You see here, it's gone down to the minus 30%. Yes, that was a bad time. Yes, but then price reversed again. Yes, and we got this kind of pin bar here, or hammer, which is closing which closed yesterday above this level here, above the 20 EMA, and which showing me that we could got here a nice uptrend going up now, yes, and that's the reason why I will stay in the trade and not get out of it. So let me put it a little bit lower. From the 1-day chart, we are switching to the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, you see how it gone hour by hour. Yes, I entered into this trade. It gone up here to the on the 5%, nearly the 5% profit target here. Yes, it touched the 200 EMA, which was already flat. As you see, it was flat, but not flat enough. And the other EMAs were still there and not showing some kind of change. Now, then the price gone down below the 30%. Look at this here, minus 30%. And then recovers. And you can see really nice that kind of wick. That is nothing else than a wick. I can show you this here on the daily chart. Yes, let me see. On the daily chart, you see this kind of wick was this movement. Yes, it gone up first, it gone then down. Yes, and now it has done all those movements, and this kind of hammer is showing me that we get now again buyers in control. Yes, this candlestick is telling me that the buyers are still getting again in control, because first of all, it doesn't look like this, but the day ends with buyers in control, which shows me which makes me really positive and optimistic what's going on the next week, that we are getting higher and that we get here in this trade a nice profit. So important here is to understand that I do analyze almost the 1-week chart. The 1-week chart here you can the 1-week chart, one of my Facebook group staff has named it that the chart here, the 1-week chart, is looking completely different from that what MetaTrader is providing. Yes, the MetaTrader, this kind of candlesticks are not showing like this. So I have done my decision to trade on the chart of IQ option. Yes, this doji here is not available on MetaTrader. It doesn't look like this. You can observe it on your own. And but this doji here, gravestone doji, was the reason. This price action doji here was the reason, and obviously that the candle is already above the 100 EMA was the reason that price will go try to get against the 200 EMA, because we got here already a long downtrend. As you see here, it's looking like a double top. And now I'm expecting that we get a pullback at least to this level here. Yes, that is my expectation. Yes, but I will maybe also get profit already here if I can recover those 50. It was 50, or yes, nearly 50 dollar, which I already lost. By triggering the stop loss. And you see how important it is to put much more stop loss, greater stop loss, not too tight, to get to let the trade go against you for a while. Yes, only to recover at the end, because at the end I wasn't used to this. Yes, I was used to get profit immediately out of my 200, 300 or 500 multiplier trades, but trading with 50 multiplier is something else. Yes, that is what all those who are who are affected by the ESMA ban are facing. Yes, till this 2 August, that they can only trade with a 30 multiplier, and that means you have to trade weekly, monthly. Yes, on the weekly and monthly time frame, and not on shorter ones. Yes, because else the profit range is not that large. Yes, and so that is what I'm trying to simulate try to simulate in this trading now. Yes, to show you how you apply those things which I have explained in my ebook. and what you learned already, those who learned it from the binary option videos which I have done, yes, how to apply this knowledge on the lower time frame, on the 1 minute chart, yes, which I have explained in so many live trading videos and deep explanation videos, that those things can be applied easily also on the longer time frame, but you have to adjust it with the time frame, yes, because you see on the 1 minute chart, you see this kind of movement in 1 minute, yes, that means you see the candle goes down and goes up and everything is good, and then maybe you would enter after this kind of trade into this trade, yes, or also if you see here some kind of morning star like this, for example, here in this kind of scenario, I see now only one thing, and this is what I'm explaining you. We have here a consolidation area between the 50 EMA and the 100 EMA on the daily basis. We are getting here in a consolidation area between those two. That means price is ranging around the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA, and depending on how it will move here on daily basis, yes, I will decide if I would stay into the trade or not. But this fake breakout here, this fake breakout of the 20 EMA, and that price didn't gone down or stayed down at the end of the yesterday, it means to me that we have here buyers now which are taking control, which are in control, yes, else it wouldn't be a green candle, it wouldn't be a bullish candle, and such kind of hammer which is showing that we get here now an engulfing candle in combination with a morning star, in combination with the hammer. That are confluences which are a good sign that price will shoot up or will go up further. Yes, maybe with a large movement, something like this. Yes, also the direction here, it looks like we get here in an uptrend. Yes. It looks like an uptrend, and then it could be also going down, but we got already nice downtrend, so I'm expecting now that price will reverse. If this would have gone above in this kind of manner, it would be a bearish flag. Yes, but this is not looking in this case that it could be a bearish flag. So I'm expecting that we get now here a reversal. But the problem is also that long trades, yes, weekly, monthly trades are also affected by news. That means if there is some stress between Trump and the European Union, yes, there can be almost give a high impact of the movement of the chart. So what I'm doing is candlestick analysis, yes, and price action stuff, but I can always hit by any kind of news. And that is what's happening, yes. But what I'm reading here out of this is that we get here now a trend, an uptrend, and on the weekly chart again, I'm expecting at least that price will try to get close to the 200 EMA, because you see here price already range around it. I have explained this in the ebook and in my live trading explanation videos and deep explanation videos of my binary option channel. So I would say that was enough. I want to have done also a resume, a summary of those things which happened yesterday. I want to show you this again on the 1 minute chart to make it a little bit more clearer what happened. You see here that is a 1 hour chart. And on the 1 hour chart, you see the trade is gone after I did a call here. After a consolidation area, the trade guns badly against me. If I would have done again this tight stop loss, I would have been out of the trade already. Yes, that is what I have done this time not. This time I have not tightened the stop loss because I understood that if you are trading a low multiplier, 50 multiplier, 30 multiplier, you have to get some margin of safety into your stop loss, because they try to trigger it, yes, all the time, the big boys. And you see here was a 10% trigger, yes, here all the 10% were triggered, here were triggered the 30%, yes, and after this this kind of movement, what I showed you, was a wick, yes, and that is a sign that we are heating up. Here the price already was, the 200 EMA was already flat, but it was not able to break. But because we got here this price action on the left, which I have explained also so often in the ebook, that means that we are going to probably break through this kind of 200 EMA on the next week, and then obviously I hope that price will touch the 200 EMA on the weekly chart, yes, and that would be the first part here. The one would be the first target, yes, and from this point all what comes up next would be profit, really good profit, because I'm expecting that price will range around it. That means we could also get here 100% or something like this, or much more, because here we would have 100 or 200%. Yes, that is the neckline of the double top, and that means here could be the really best target profit, which I'm expecting that we're gonna hit this, yes, because price tries often, like I have explained in the ebook, to get to this neckline again. Yes, that is what is called pullback. And if we are going to get this, I will get profit, and then I will trade the pullback from this level in the downtrend. That means price will recover to this place here. That is what I'm expecting. Here I will take profit, and then I will do a put trade from this level, yes, and then with the stop loss above the double top, yes, and then I will trade the pullback, which I have shown you here in the ebook, which was a high probability trading setup, which I have explained so often. Here you have it. We are doing this one here. We have here the double top, then we have done this trade here, and now we are here. Yes, that is what I'm expecting. We are here at the end of the at the end of the downtrend. Yes, you see downtrend here, double top. Yes, downtrend, and now we are getting into a reversal. Yes, and then price tries here to get to this point, and this point would be this one here. Yes, this one here, the pullback here at the neckline, and then I would trade this kind of downtrend if market will do this movement and give me some sign that will happen. So I think I have explained the completely trade for the next week. We will stay into this trade. I will inform you if I will change something. That was a summary. If you like this video, do like. If you didn't subscribe to my channel. If you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. And so I would say, stay safe and bye-bye.